So today we are connecting fractions and division through story problems, and this is part 1. Okay, example number 1. Darian and Ashley made an apple pie. They cut the pie into 8 equal slices, and I'm going to go ahead and underline that because that's important information. If 4 people split the pie equally, how much of this pie will each person get? Okay, so I'm going to slide this up here and draw a picture here. So here is my pie, and I'm going to cut the pie into 8 slices. So I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'll put 4 on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 on the bottom. So I always want to double check that I made the correct amount of slices. I'm just going to count them. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 slices. Okay, if 4 people split the pie equally, how much of this pie will each person get? So what I'm going to do is go ahead and label. Here's person number 1, and here's person number 2, and here's person number 3, and person number 4. So right now they can each get 1 full piece, and I have 4 remaining pieces, so I'm going to go ahead and label that. Here's person number 1, here's person number 2, here's person number 3, and then finally person number 4. So now if I go back to my question, I need to know if we split this pie equally, which we did, how much of the pie will each person get? So we're going to answer for this blue person number 1. So they are receiving this piece and also this piece. So shaded in right now, I am eating 2 pieces, and out of how many do I have total? Again, we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So my answer is 2/8. If 4 people split the pie equally, each person would get 2/8 of this pie. Again, we can also check to see, okay, let's say that we are person number 3. They're going to get this slice, 1, and this slice, 2. So they are getting, again, 2 slices out of the 8 total, or 8 possible, that are there. Okay, moving on to our second problem here. Amisha's family made pancakes. There were 2 pancakes left, and Amisha and her 2 sisters all wanted more. If the 3 girls split the 2 pancakes equally, what portion will each girl get? So again, I like to go in and underline my important information. So we have 2 pancakes left, and we are splitting it between 3 girls. So I'm going to draw my 2 pancakes. It's pancake number 1, and here's pancake number 2. So now I need to see, okay, I need to split them and see how much each girl is going to get. So there's 3 girls. So I'm going to look at pancake number 1, and I'm just going to split this into 3 pieces. So here's Amisha, and then here's sister number 1, and then sister number 2. Now I'm going to go to the next pancake, and I'm going to split it again. And here's Amisha's piece. Here's her sister number 1, and her sister number 2. So now I'm going to go back and answer my question here. What portion of the pancakes will each girl get? So let's answer for Amisha. So she's getting 1, 2, out of how many total? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what portion? Amisha's going to get 2 pieces out of the 6 that we cut it up into. Or, for example, she's going to get 1/3 of the piece of these pancakes. All right, moving on to our third problem here. Leah bought graham cracker squares for snack. She wants to share them with 3 friends. How much will each person get? So again, I like to draw my picture here, so I'm going to draw some graham crackers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Again, underlining important information, 6 graham cracker squares, and she wants to share them with 3 friends. But we can't forget Leah as well. So we have 4 people here. Leah and then her 3 friends. So I'm going to draw a picture. Here is Leah. Here's friend number 1. Here's friend number 2. And then here is friend number 3. Okay, so I want to know how much of these graham cracker squares, if we're going to cut it all the way equally, how much will each person get? So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and give each person 1 graham cracker. So here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, and then here's 4. So now I have 2 left over, but I have 4 people. So what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to split my graham crackers into 4ths. Why? Because I have 4 people. And so now I'm going to go ahead and draw over. I'm going to say that number 1, pink is going to have this piece and this piece. Blue is going to have this piece and this piece. Green is going to have this piece and this piece. Finally, purple with this piece. I'm going to go back in and color these so that we can see all the way. So now when I go to answer my question, I'm going to answer as the pink as Leah. So how much will each person get? Well, Leah is going to get 1 full graham cracker, right? She's got 1 full graham cracker. And right here, she's got 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's got 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I were to add those together, 1 plus 1 equals 2, and my denominator stays the same. I have 1/4 plus 1/4, which gives me 2/4. Or a common fraction that we should recognize here, 2 is half of 4, so 1 and 1/2 as well. So when we look at this, we can see the pink girl, which we called Leah, she gets 1 full graham cracker, and then 1 out of 4 plus another 1 out of 4 to give her 1 2/4 of the graham crackers, or 1 1/2. So now moving to your lesson practice. So go ahead and copy down this entire problem and draw a picture to try and solve it. Jamie went on a field trip. His group had 4 large sub sandwiches to share. There were 6 people in his group. What part of a whole sandwich did each person get?